So hello and welcome back to SJ Cartier Limited Combos. And today, as we're like a couple days away from the new year, and for me, I think it's like 47, 48 days away from Ramadan now. I'm coming into a time where for me, this is like a personal growth time for me. So it's more than one personal growth because for one, when it comes to the new year, for me, I always try and make a change at the start of the new year. So last year it was for me, it was actually starting this YouTube channel and coming on here and deciding to talk about my business, talk about certain things that go on in my life or that could inflict my life or family and friends' life of people that are close to me. I also use this now to also show certain business aspects that I actually carry out as a small business, a black owned business, who is completely independent. And I feel like all over the last year I've grown a bit. I haven't grown drastically on my YouTube followers, but as I say, just like my business, I'm trying to grow my business via positivity, not via negativity. So just like my business may take me a little longer because I'm not trying to jinnle or scam anyone, it's the same way my YouTube will take a little longer for me because I'm not trying to really talk completely about, what's the word, very much conflicting views just to get the views, if that makes sense. I'm talking about whatever really attracts me and take my YouTube channel wherever I need to take it. For me this week, so as today is a couple of days away from New Year, I can just freestyle and say, I'm not talking about anybody, I'm here to tell you about me. And for me, this year I'm ready to go and turn up the business again another level because I feel like the last couple of years of being independently selling on my website has proven to me in the first year with ads and in the second year without ads that my platform that I have built independently, the website I have built from scratch, the domain I made myself, every single aspect of products I brought myself, researched myself, and it either gone out and researched this, brought this at an auction, a car boot, a charity shop, or previously when I was buying on eBay, brought on eBay, or previously brought on whatnot. So for me, every single thing I've done with my business has been inputted effort by me. The only effort that has been helped by is obviously by my hosting, which I have to big up because it's SiteGround and they have completely given me a safe platform to go and push forward with my website. I have to thank WooCommerce for updating certain things when the issues were there and making it happen like that, because these are the platforms I have to rely on. I'm not relying on just an individual person or how to put it, a kind of industry plug to plug me. I've found the best for my business and I have come to them because they are the best for my business. Throughout the 5 years, I've actually been able to trial different methods of buying, different companies, different types of people in different types of continents of the world, to just see what shipping's like, see what the products are like, see how fast those items resell, and see how much profit I actually make. So it's a lot of trial and error I've had to do. But this year, I'm bringing it back to how I started, and it's not about just filling gaps and adding a nice variety of selection, which is lower end for people to actually test SJ Cartier Limited. My aim is now to actually bring the platform with a lot more rare products on there, because there's a lot of rare products that you can't find on eBay, Amazon, or anybody else's website. So for me, I've got products on there. I just need to now bring those products that I say are more fluctuating £1,000 value, £2,000 value, because I feel like I've sold enough at 200, 500, 600 pounds for people to know they can spend £1,000 or 1,500 or 2,000. So my aim is to try and beat my maximum sale this year by one customer. That is my aim in the next year. And as I slow down after Christmas and we're coming into the new year, I'm hoping that continuation of regular customers weekly and having a lot more frequent sprees of daily customers compared to the year previously where I was actually running ads. I want that to come to full future as well. So this is me giving my, like, what's the word, my intentions. I'm putting in my intentions to the world, to myself, to you also, to show you that sometimes patience and consistency is the name of the game sometimes. And regardless of growing fast, I've realized, for me personally, I'm trying to continue my slow growth that will grow to a point where I know all my work and effort can honestly be respected. And when it's being respected, that will show in the profits that I have already. There's so much money invested into my business already that I'm waiting for even 30% of that to start coming back in. And when that starts coming into where I am making more than I am actually spending on products, that's how I want to end the year. Also, as you must be aware now, I'm also not going to bring out the app before the new year as I hoped previously, because as I say, as I do everything myself and I don't have a team, and I'm quite happy with my, yes, sometimes I say some things I would love to grow faster and certain things I'd love to get done faster, but sometimes putting the trust into someone to then also have access in my back end and not being able to understand what they are doing or have them in the same room as me at that same time, I feel like that's not me having full control of my business, because anything could happen. So for me, I'm quite happy with the work rate I'm putting in to grow it consistently, and I hope when that work rate consistently comes in the end, it will start to show a lot more fluently, because it's fluent at stages and then it goes quiet. So that is me trying to show you as well that we can do it on our own, and we can take our time, and take our time not just to secure our own business, but to secure our customers' details, our customers' purchases, to conceal a lot of things that some customers would rather keep private, like the price they paid. Not everybody wants to let the world know how much they paid for a product. Some people hide their sold products on eBay. Not every customer does that, because people like to use it as comps. So I know some people may want to underpay for some products, or even possibly overpay, and not make everybody know what they paid for. So for me, as I say, growing it independently in the way I want to grow it, with the intention of positivity, has continuously grown over the years. And regardless of the negativity I've received when I go to somebody else's business, my business, as people come to me, will never have that. And I'm going to continue that in the next year. And as I say, Ramadan for me is also another time for me to get closer to my deen, because Ramadan comes around every 12 months or 13 months, whatever. Yeah, so when it comes around for me, it also brings me closer to my deen and makes me think about Allah and some of the blessings that the deen has brought to me. Like I always say, my business has continued to strive and progress and grow independently while struggling without a side job to say I can go and implode into the business 3 months wages and say, oh, let's take it immediately there. I haven't had that. So for me, knowing that I've consistently grown my legal business without touching the roads illegally, not being having a consistent job for 3 months minimum where I can say I can implode into the business, I'm quite proud of that. And I also say, as the point I'm trying to make, I put all that down to Allah and thanks to Allah. And I say all that time of not missing a Jummah now consistently in the last 4 years, with consistently doing my fast and feeling like I'm doing my fast more rewardingly with a partner by my side. I feel like I've grown, and even just my partner I have now, I feel like Allah gave me her. Allah gave us a property away in the countryside that was, at the time I thought, close to Birmingham, but when I moved there it was actually further away from Birmingham, which then became a blessing because I was actually further away from Birmingham and away from influences that I didn't need at that time. So for me it was just a blessing. And these are all blessings, I say, from Allah. Like, even as I say, to come and move to a place where I have a masjid on my road was the blessing. Regardless of the troubles I got in the masjid when I first was attending and going there to pray just Jummah, and feeling like my energy was being irritated by what I thought at the time was kuffarish behaviour in an Islamic place. And that was me. So that was me and my battles, but I still went to Jummah. I still go to that Jummah, and I haven't changed. Nothing stopped me from what I call, which is ultimately jihad, striving to get my business going, striving to make my deen progress, striving to be a better person. So these are important times for me, New Year's and Ramadan. And as Ramadan is coming up, as I say, you'll start to see a few more videos, as I realise some of my earlier videos wasn't in HD. These are going to be in HD now. And hopefully I have a lot more subscribers who may want to know about the deen, who may want to ask questions. And in Ramadan would be the perfect time to ask me questions, because my thought plan is completely different to the rest of the year. My heart feels a lot stronger and clean in that part of the year. So today was just a quick one to give you a little update on what I plan to do. As I said, the app will be out in 2026. I've just got a lot of work to do on my own, making sure the website is completely ready for an app. So when you go on that app, you've got a variety of things to just add in your cart and buy. You know what I'm trying to say? So that's the aim, if you're not trying to say, inshallah, I mean, you know what I'm trying to say. And it's not going to be having products hidden. Like, my website might hide a couple products here and there. Unless you search for them or you use the filters, you may not find certain products. So that's what the aim is for the new year. As I say, I've shown that the year again, without having to go on whatnot, without having to think, oh, I need to go back to eBay. I've continued to have customers throughout my website, on my platform, on my own online marketplace. And I feel like I am getting stronger to my deen. And this Friday's SJ Cartier Limited Convos Quotes will be a powerful one. And stay tuned, just stay tuned. Keep watching SJ Cartier Limited Convos, and let's try all enjoy 2026, let's say. You know what I'm trying to say? Let's enjoy 2026. Let's make our lives more nourishing, make our lives more happy and joyous every single day. And let's reach targets that we couldn't believe we could reach. And no, we put in work and effort on our own to do it. As I say, nothing's wrong with getting help here and there. But then when you've grown, what feels more stronger? To know you've grown independently, or to know you've grown via using somebody or something? My heart's a bit clean now, where I've done using and sending people to traps. So my thing's different now. It's all about legality, positivity, good energy. So yeah, thank you for joining SJ Cartier Limited Convos. And as this is like a couple of days before 2026, and I'm giving you a few little insights of what my aims are, why not put your comments in the chat below and let me know what some of your inspirations and what are your goals for the new year, and let me send you some good positive affirmations to make that happen. And send me some, you know what I mean? I need some as well. I like to send positivity to you, and I don't want to keep watching back myself to give myself positivity. Give me some positivity, the world. Show me there's actually good, positive people out in the world. There's a lot of people that comment, and I love and respect you all. I love and respect you, even the ones that want to talk like they think they're out cleverer than me and give me 10 paragraphs. I respect you all for commenting. I respect all my subscribers. I respect you for liking and pressing that like button. I respect you all, because I don't know who you are. I'm not following you all like that to see who you are. But As I say, it's all about positivity and it send the world. This is what SJ Cartier Limited Convos is about. Let's open our eyes, open our hearts, open our minds, and when we do that, we start showing love to a lot more people in the world that we may not have shown love to before, or think on situations in ways that we could not have considered them before. So everybody makes a plan of cutting out something for the new year. Just think about growing. Forget cutting. Just think about growing yourself personally. Don't think about what you may cut out to try and get fit. Just focus on getting fit, if you get that. So yeah, thank you for joining us, J Cartier Limited Convos, and I hope everybody has a good day.